So welcome to our modern farmhouse. I am so excited about this project because we are going to be putting it back on the market later in the year, so some lucky family is going to get to live in this beautiful home. Truly I'm excited by it because I just think it ticks all of the boxes. It's in a great location, a beautiful, peaceful, tree-lined street, city views, really close to the city. I love everything about it, and the construction of the house, we're trying to be really careful and thoughtful that it will turn out to be a really beautiful and comfortable home to live in. So let me take you through, we'll do a really quick walkthrough just so you can see a little bit of the design and construction process behind the scenes. So let's go have a look. Now everyone's watching. So here we are today. You can see that we've obviously raised the house now and we've completely framed in the lower level. You can see that the garage and the portico and the veranda all sits proud of the rest of the house. So to get that through council, we had to kind of go through all sorts of loopholes because traditionally, and I've explained this in an earlier YouTube video, traditionally council doesn't like you doing that. Traditionally council likes you to have the verandas overhanging the garage doors, and the garage doors are set back. But I hate the look, and especially to do American style houses, you kind of have to have it so that the base, the ground level is bigger and then the top level is tiered back and is smaller for the house to look in scale and proportion. But to get that through Brisbane City Council was a real nightmare, so we kind of have to find alternate ways to go about getting those approvals. So I won't go into the ins of that, but my town planner, Peter from Brisbane Town Planning, is the best in Brisbane and very, very helpful for sorting all of this stuff out. But anyway, I'm happy with the slope of the land because the block actually slopes down away from the street. And so what that creates is that when you're looking at the house, your eye is basically looking at the detail on the front of the gabled portico. Go away, Adam! Get lost! You're such a loser! What? Scram! And because it's at eye height, and because this front area is only a small roof, I'll probably go and do like shingled roof or concrete tiles or slate tiles or something like that rather than the traditional colour bond. It's more expensive to do that because it's a small roof. I think it's feasible to do it, and I think it'll really add great street appeal to the house, especially because it is at eye height, this front roof here. And so basically when it's finished, you will walk down 5 or 6 steps here to the front formal entrance to the front door. So let me take you through. Here is the garage door, and again I'm thinking to do something a little bit special for the garage door. In my opinion, garage doors are such a main focal feature of the house that I think it's worth spending a little bit of money there and making that a real statement. So this is where the front door will be. Obviously going to do a really beautiful custom front door here. So this is the entryway here. The walls we're going to line with, you can't see this stuff here, it's the MDF VJ. You'll see it in the stairwell in a moment. Yeah, I love doing the VJ and I love laying it horizontally rather than vertically. In traditional Queenslanders, you see the tongue and groove VJ laid vertically, but that creates obviously a very traditional colonial look. But by laying it horizontally, we're kind of mimicking that American shiplap look. So it's a bit more relaxed, a bit more modern, more sleek, and a bit more coastal. So that's something that I tend to do a lot, and we're doing it here as well. Off this way is the 5th bedroom, I guess, but I imagine that people will probably use it as a study. And we've created an opening here. There'll be a, what are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? Hey, what are you up to? We'll do a barn door here. And then come through this little, I just can't do this in here. I'm going up there. They're making fun of me. park your car in the garage, and then you'll walk through this little area here, which is just a really small little entry mudroom, I suppose. So there'll be storage here for offloading your boots and your bags, and just a practical dump area, but it will still look beautiful. The plans, we went to take the walls here all the way to the ceiling in this mudroom, but because I'm conscious, I feel like this part of the house might be a little bit dark, and so we've actually only taken the walls most of the way to the ceiling. So there'll be just a little bit of an opportunity for some light to come through the laundry and just some light to flood into this area so that it's not so dark. This whole top level of the house is basically kind of your more utility areas, the mudroom, the laundry, a guest bathroom, and this whole area is going to be actually tiled on the floor, which is a little bit different. I normally do not like the tiles on floors in homes, but we're doing kind of a little bit more because we've got the mudroom and the laundry here, more of like a natural stone tile, an expensive tile that I just think it'll create a bit of a different look. The tile I've picked is really, really lovely and can be laid in more like a French stack pattern. So I'm excited about putting that in. So yeah, laundry and guest bathroom is the way. Coming through, this is through to the main part of the house. We walk down 4 stairs into this huge kitchen, living, dining area. It just so happens that because of the slope of the block sloping down, because of that we were able to create huge high ceilings here. We've got 3.7 meter high ceilings, which is just massive. So coming down, here, this will be the kitchen area. We've got all black aluminium windows in the house because I am trying to create that modern farmhouse look. I love the look because it's not your traditional Hamptons. I'm so sick of people saying the word Hamptons. It really annoys me because I don't think that many builders do it well. So I'm trying to be true American style here, I guess, and doing this modern farmhouse look. And so this black aluminium awning style windows with the sash bars on it really plays into that style. And then through here we've got the butler's pantry, and I'll just be finding an old farmhouse style door, one that I can sort of restore a little bit and put as a sliding barn door there as well. And then in the pantry will be the fridge, lots of bench space and lots of open storage for all your stuff. And then over here, obviously, this is the lounge room, and hoping to put in a lovely little fireplace there as well. And then over here, this is the dining area. In the design, I got the draftsperson to draw in this little bay window seat, just because I think it adds something a little bit special. Looks really lovely. We've done a bulkhead above it there. It's dropped the ceiling in that window seat area. The boys were asking why I was doing that, but I just think it's lowering that ceiling there kind of just creates the more cute and cozy window sitting area, I guess. And yeah, dining table here and 1 or 2 big massive pendants there. Obviously we've got a huge series of French doors along the back, which goes out to a massive deck, and there'll be stairs that go down to the backyard. The stairs are actually going to be full width, so that's roughly 5 meters wide, 5 meter wide, full width stairs, and built into that staircase will be a fire pit built into it. And then obviously we've got a pool down there as well, which went in a couple of months ago. Looking forward to finishing that up as well. And we finished all of the retaining here, and we've backfilled it. It's quite heartbreaking that all of this retaining, you don't actually really see it at the end of the day. So having to spend that much money on something that you really don't see is a bit torturous, but I think the result is worth it, just so we get a beautiful level backyard here rather than the awkward slope. So that's what we're up to today. And also, you just missed it, Benji walked across the slab just before. So, well done buddy, well done. I'll just take you upstairs. Here is the staircase. So the way I like to do staircases is to have a cut stringer. What that means is basically you don't see the stringer exposed. You know, on traditional staircases you would see the piece of timber that would run down there. I've got the staircase guy to do it as a cut stringer, so it's a bit more of a modern clean line look, I guess, and the stairs butt straight into the stairs butt straight into the BJ wall lining, so it's a very crisp modern look. The staircase is getting covered with sisal seagrass, so a really beautiful look, very kind of coastal and relaxed and extremely hard wearing. So if you're going to use sisal anywhere in a house, the staircase is just a fantastic place to use it. And coming up the stairs, this is obviously just storage underneath the stairs there. We've got a huge landing here. This landing is looks like it's about 1.8 meters wide, so it's a huge landing. The reason for that is because we're going to do a little window seat here underneath these windows. I mean, I don't imagine you would sit there, you may, but it's more just a beautiful decorative feature. In addition to that, we've got ducted air conditioning in the house, and we have to run the ducts somewhere. And so to get from the ceiling down to the ground floor, we need to run the ducts down here. So we're going to frame in like a little corner here, which serves as two purposes. Number one, it conceals the air conditioning ducts, and number two, again, it will frame in this window seat area, kind of like the window seat we've done down there in the dining room. Come on up. Benji, come on up. The staircase balustrading, I haven't told Simon he's doing this yet, but he's going to do a powder-coated matte black steel stringer, which will get bolted to the side of this, and then there'll be some steel balustrading here, probably made out of, I don't know, 50mm flat bar or something like that, to create that really sleek, beautiful, classic, but a little bit edgy, a little bit industrial look. So the top level here, this is obviously the original house, which has been raised, and so where possible we have tried to keep as many of the walls in place so that we're not doing too much reworking, I guess. But come on up. Basically this whole end of the top level is the master retreat. So we've got the master bedroom, the walk-in robe and the ensuite. So this is the master bedroom. It's got this beautiful detailed ceiling, which I really want to keep, so we're going to keep that. Just have to work out a way to marry it in here to the other ceiling. This is obviously disappearing, and this is a really large master bedroom. Sorry guys. Then through here is the ensuite. This used to be the main bedroom to the original house, so obviously it's a huge ensuite. I think you can have bathrooms that are too large. If you've got a bathroom that's too large, you end up having, you know, your bath and your shower sort of pushed to the side, and then you've got this really sparse, empty space, which is not, the scale just doesn't look right. So to kind of get around that, we've done this, this wall in the middle of the room, so we can put a freestanding bath here in front of it, and basically by putting that wall there, it kind of just gives the room the right proportions, I suppose, and also creates a beautiful statement backdrop behind the freestanding bath. Then behind this wall in there will be the shower, and then behind that wall in there is obviously the toilet, and the vanity will be running along here. I'm not sure yet if it will be one large vanity or two separate vanities. I feel like, because it's such a huge space, it really needs to be a bit luxe. So we're kind of going very traditional high-end fittings and finishes in here. Probably some kind of Carrara marble or something. And I also want to do some traditional wall paneling on the lower parts of the walls as well, some wainscoting. All right. Obviously, the master bedroom also has its own front veranda. It's just got a beautiful outlook out there. Lots of cool breezes. It's really a lovely area. And then this room in here, this was the second bedroom in the original house. This is now the walk-in wardrobe. So obviously it's a large room as well. So it's just going to be huge cabinetry in here. There'll be a cute little window seat underneath the windows there. And we're reusing, at the back of the house, there was this really old wardrobe, freestanding wardrobe that is basically too heavy to move out of the house. And so we're keeping it and we're going to use it as the wardrobe for half of the side. That makes sense?
Yeah. Started.
What are you doing, Adam?
I'm trying to get this corner there.
I wonder if we should just check with London about that.
Ish.
Because he did say we were going to keep that cornice. So the rest of the house is basically just all of the kids' bedrooms. So we've got 3 other bedrooms. So the house is 5 bedrooms in total and 3 bathrooms in total. So really nice, large size kids' bedrooms. 1, 2, and 3. So I won't show you those, but come through to the kids' bathroom. So the layout, you can keep doing that.
Yeah, just watching.
Feel really uncomfortable filming it
Why?
here. The layout is that we've got a separate toilet here because there's nothing worse than having, a toilet in the main bathroom. So you have to wait for your brother to come out of the shower before you can use the toilet. So the toilet is separate here. This is a little linen cupboard up here, and then the bathroom itself. I heard that F-bomb just dropped. I'll just cut that out, that's fine. Yeah, so we're going to do on this wall the pale blue, duck egg blue subway tiles in a herringbone pattern because I've done that previously on a job and it's been very, very popular. So we'll do that on that wall there. And a really cute little printed tile on the floor. So it'll be a little bit a black and white printed tile on the floor. It's a little bit kind of vintagey, farmhousey, I guess. I think it'll look really sweet for a kid's bathroom. And then the shower will be there, obviously, with just a fixed pane of glass there. On the bath area, I'm trying to do something a little bit different. I'm going to get a piece of stone cut, which will sit around the island of it, and then the bath will seat into that stone, and then the front face of the bath will actually be like timber paneling, so it'll kind of look like mini wainscoting, I guess, rather than tiling that surface. And then the vanity will be along there. And then the final room is just this retreat. So I guess this room is just a relaxing area, a retreat where you can sit and, I don't know, just hang out. And there's going to be a huge deck off the back here as well. And there's amazing city views out that way from the deck as well. Here is the robe that we were talking about, that we will just move into the walk-in robe. Obviously, we're going to do it up. We're going to paint it, replace all the handles and make it something a bit special. But I like the idea of kind of reusing that. Why are you laughing, Justin?
What do you think?
Why? Because you're going to have to lift it. Is that why you're laughing? Oh.
I can just see this pool.
You're such a child.
What?
You're such a child.
I'm a child. I'm a man.
Anyway, that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed that update. Put some muscle in it, Us. Look at the size of this thing. I can't believe that is not funny. It's not funny. I can't believe you did that. London just tickled me on the neck with a branch and I thought it was a spider. What a horrible human being. Did you kill it? Put that steel rod into its back. Yeah, use the hot end. No, push harder. Thank you, Justin. You're not funny, Us.